World.OfJas. I know my hair look a little crazy because it's dark, it's blended in with the curtain, but it's up in a little bun. So, just to get that out of the way, I wanted to talk about today some videos that I've been seeing across YouTube from other trainees. Not more so much trainers, but I've been hearing from the perspective of trainees and what they've been experiencing going through TNT. My TNT was very pleasant. Little backstory: I had an awesome trainer. His name was Kendall Oliver. He has a YouTube channel, Life of KO, and he's with Snyder now. But he was a great trainer. When I was with him in TNT, the first time I met him, we spoke like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. Like, we was in the cafeteria in the Millennium Building. We sat down and we talked. We was kicking it, vibing. When we first started driving, he had me drive by myself. He sat next to me, but I drove the shift as if it was a solo run. I don't know exactly where we went. I don't know if it was Texas, but it was somewhere short where, you know, I can drive. And I felt like I did pretty good. I stayed in the lines and stuff. He was shocked because, you know, people be going across the lines a lot, but I was real comfortable until I got to the construction area. Everybody know when you get to that construction area, that is like red flag. You know, you scared, you gonna bump, go too far to the right, too far to the left, touch the sidewall. We don't want none of that. So I bring up this discussion because I feel like it's some things that Prime should take into consideration. Like, they have the tools, but they're not applying the tools or putting the pressure on the trainers to properly do their job, to train the students so people can have better experience. Right now, it's still long lines to get a trainer. You know, they want people to train. You got people that's out here, you know, maybe a year, or sometimes it's shorter than that. And, you know, they either asking you, do you want to train? Which, if you don't feel comfortable training and you don't feel comfortable teaching, you know, not everybody know how to teach. Not everybody know how to, you know, everybody have different learning styles. You know, some people hands-on, some people audio. You have to learn that, and that takes time. You know, a person can say one thing, but that may not be their best strength. And then two, maybe the way, you know, we come from different backgrounds and things, the way you can say things, you know, the way the person receive things. Like, I get that they're trying to get information from you, but then be like a giver too. Give the information. You know, let these students see how a load come up. It don't matter that they see you with a $5,000 or $6,000 load, whatever the load is. They need to be able to see, this is how it come up, this is how it look, this is how it look on the mobile. Like, the mobile come up, they don't see the pay, they don't want the students to see the pay. You know, you have some of that. Look, be transparent. They got to come out here and run their business. Majority of people, I mean, some people go company, they still should know too. But overall, just in case they want to be on the lease side or on the op side, so like, inform them on everything, the whole aspect. He was very transparent. You know, he broke down to me, like, should we take this load? Why should we take this load? When you see a trip number and you have a little dash and then it says 01 or 02 or 03, that's telling you how many times they have given the load to someone else and you're the fourth person getting the load. So it say 04 for you. So, you know, you can take a lot of different things into consideration. Sometimes they add more money to it because it's like, okay, nobody not taking it. And sometimes, no, that don't be the case. You just got to mess up loading. You got to figure out, do that work for you. You know, some fleet managers, it works really good when they when you're helping them out or whatever, and some look out for you, and then some do not. They will use and abuse. So, with it being said, back to the training. So, we have a TNT checklist, okay? When you're with a driver, it's in our mobile app. A lot of drivers do not use them. They do not use them and teach the training off of that paper. I feel like that is something that they should teach them. A lot of people say they learn more when they was out by themselves. I learned everything that I know with my trainer because he was very thorough. When we got to like locations, when it was time to back, he got out and he was so patient. My trainer, he never even yelled at me. He was a black man, honey. Listen, the same. I'm 22. I said I'm 22. Lord, I'm 32, and he was around the same age. I think he was a little younger, maybe a little everybody's so excited about Prime, but then it's like the rest of the team is not following down with the excitement, with, you know, wanting to make things efficient and make things easy and accessible for us to do our job. Our job is the most difficult. To me, we're the one out here in the weather. We're the one out here dealing with sitting for all these long hours, hurting. You know, you can easily be behind a desk, even as a fleet manager, standing up with your computer up in the sky. You can be sitting down. You have that versatility of doing those things. Now, you may say, oh, well, you chose to be a driver. And that's true. But that doesn't mean that everybody and all these other essential groups that's getting paid off of us working, it's okay to give us y'all behind. And you guys do. So let me not sidetrack. That's another video. So back to the trainees. Like, you know, teach them, have them write the trip sheet out. Have them look at the loads. You know, let them have dialogue. Should we take this load? Why is it important? Why you feel we should take this load? You know, make sure that they know the cents per mile. Make sure that they know how many gallons. Some people just go off of the recommendation Prime give you, and that's what you want to do. I, for the most part, do follow that, but I always double check. Why? Because sometimes Prime will send you 20 or 50, let's say 30 miles past where you need to go, to take you out your way a little bit, because, and this is just my opinion, to fuel at a place that they need to have whatever truck number, that quota they need to meet to be there. It's like you could have went somewhere where it was 2 cents, 5 cents less. You passed that to go to a place that was more expensive and took you out your way. And you're like, well, why? And I have checked that, because that's how my trainer taught me. You know, check the route. Check your route, because sometimes you in the state that they want you to fuel in, and it was cheaper gas right here. So why I'm paying more gas over here? And I feel like it's a quota thing. You know, they got to have a certain amount of trucks that go to these truck stops, to these mom and pop shops, to, you know, keep, you know, the business going. And I understand it. Don't get me wrong. But I don't want to go out my way and do all the extra stuff. So I know I personally be probably messing up their number situation, because I am a stickler for like checking the routes and making sure I go where it's comfortable for me. I don't want to be out my way. I don't want to be on no highway, no US. I'm like my friend. I want to be on the I, baby. Get me on the I. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. I just say look out for the trainees, please. Just, you know, be more selective in who you want training. Make sure that they properly know how to do things. Make sure they can get out here and demonstrate. You know, make them go to the training pad and instruct some students on how to do this, how to do that, to make sure they know how to do it. Because just because they're here and you see that they're making their loads and they doing their loads on time, that don't mean they don't be struggling. That don't mean that they ain't over here messing up, because you don't see them. They getting the job done, but you don't know how long it took for them to bag an hour, 2 hours in the dough. You don't know those details, and that's the truth. And you have people jumping up doing things for the money. Let me just side note this too. I had I went through 2 trainings before I, thank goodness, got Kindle. And when I had the second trainer that got on the phone with me, his conversation was, oh, just to let you know, I'm gonna treat you like a dog. I was so appalled. I called the recruiter people. I mean, not the recruiter, but the people that was over the training, and I let them know, like, that's not a warm welcome. I don't deal with stuff like that. I don't know. I wasn't gonna be quiet on your truck. I wasn't gonna get on your truck, baby. Not me. I don't like talking. Don't talk to me like that. No, that's a no for me. That's a extra no. not no children over here talking to other adults any kind of way out the side of their neck, and then they don't want that Alabama brawl to come out. Okay, like, stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop doing what you do, and then don't want to deal with your consequences for your actions. Okay, I'm gonna be very nice nasty. If y'all don't know, nice nasty. I'm just saying, be professional, people. Be professional. But yeah, so to prom, please, I team with my wife. I have thought about training a lot, like training people so I could give them all the good knowledge. And then I was like, you know what? My wife really don't want to get off the truck with me. And two,